A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Number 12 stands in as he looks at a called strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. His on-base percentage is over 400 the last 10 ball games. Done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
Melky Cabrera is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Patty Johnson back there. Good umpire. I know some pitchers have felt the squeeze at times on the corners, but I still think he does a good job of rewarding guys for making good pitches.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fine, so he'll tee it up again. Tanaka into his motion. The 2-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Jose Abreu will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. Swing and a liner. Foul. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And he is in there. Todd Frazier will stand in for the first time, and he's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Well, he is having a big year.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the runner. Justin Morneau steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taking all catches that much of the play.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. We'll move on. Jose Quintana is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Brett Gardner is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And, Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And he's set down, one away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Yeah, you know, Corey Dickerson is a guy that's looking to turn it around right now. He's really in a slump, hitting less than 200 in his last 10 games. Opposing pitchers have had his number, and he needs to mix up his approach in the box if he wants to get out of this.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Bases are empty, one man out. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And a throw on to Morneau for out number 2. Corey Dickerson will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Called strike 0-2.
And this is going to be important against a team like this. You can't let them get into too many hitters counts because they'll tear you apart.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Brett Laurie will dig in now. Couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate back on Wednesday.
Brett Laurie.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And boy, this is exactly how you want your leadoff hitter to approach an at-bat. He's showing a lot of patience, and it's worked out so far.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Right fielder.
Avisail Garcia will get his first chance here. 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Alex Avila will stand in, fresh off a 4-hit ball game back on Wednesday. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Tap fouled at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, who played in. Chipper Jones will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Quintana gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Now, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
And Chipper so good at waiting for his pitch. He's got it to 3-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Greg Bird will dig in now. And as you can see, he's right up there in the American League batting race. Currently second entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Second baseman
Richard Gonzalez will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
That's a major league curveball there. Now, let's take a while to get used to, believe me.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Gary Sanchez will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every once in a while, and yesterday was one of those.
Oh, he brought it back. 1 left for the Yankees. It remains 1-0. J.B. Shuck steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Number 12 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Left fielder number 50.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Tanaka sets his sights. Here he comes 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we take a look at the White Sox leaders in that category, he currently sits 3rd on the team.
Well, he hasn't exactly been tearing the league apart, but he's making enough noise with the bat to be respected. Clearly, he's a large piece of this offense.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Aaron Hicks will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Nope,
1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. Here it comes on 1-1. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Cabrera over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9th,
Didi Gregorius will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
the left fielder number 11.
Brett Gardner digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And he'll reach over his head to make the play. Todd Frazier is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Out in front of it, strike one. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away.
First baseman number 44, Justin Morneau.
Justin Morneau is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Gonzalez is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 15, second
Brett
baseman.
Laurie stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And that misses inside 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Now batting.
Avisail Garcia is into the box.
Garcia.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Laurie will take the turn and head for home. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Alex Avila comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. 2-0 now.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
To 2-2 now.
And that splitter, it's only coming in around 86, but it's really falling through the zone.
Gonzalez takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Yonhervis Solarte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Throw on to first in time, one away.
The right fielder, number 13.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking, quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after him.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Grounded to the right. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Chipper Jones will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Into the seats, 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And he fights this one off to stay alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They're still down. J.B. Shuck heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Center fielder, J.B. Shuck.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Number 12 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for one, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Left fielder number
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melky Cabrera. He singled his last time up. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
And the throw to first just about takes him out as it skips up and over him. Jose Abreu will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Greg Bird comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and get that guy something else to think about out there.
And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1. Ground ball right side. 1 away.
Now batting,
Richard Gonzalez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. 1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Quintana's ready. 2-2 pitch on its way. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Gary Sanchez is on deck. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
now batting.
Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Shuck has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Todd Frazier will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the 6th.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Justin Morneau will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Brett Laurie will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Next for Chicago,
Avisail Garcia stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
On the ground to third. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Didi Gregorius is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Shuck, 2 gone. Brett Gardner will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Way outside. 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Quintana's got his target. 2-2 on its way. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Third baseman.
Yonhervis Solarte will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And you know, the thinking there, it's really a no-lose situation. 2 strikes, if he gets thrown out, you still have 2, 3, 4 to start off the next inning. If he's safe, you've got a runner in scoring position, and a 2-out single gets you a run.
This is line to left, and that's through for a base hit, and the no-hitter is gone. The tag by Avila, too late, safe at home plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Corey Dickerson will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Trying to hold the lead. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Shuck. And that's the 3rd out. Alex Avila will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Alex Avila is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. He's on the move again from first. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on for it is Hicks, but he won't get there. It falls in, and he's safe.
Now batting.
Number 12 to try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Well, he's had a rough one at the plate in this one, guys, but here's another opportunity to get something going.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? There's 1. Number 61 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Melky Cabrera ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Even though this is still just a 1-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside, the throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with 1 away. Jose Abreu will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
Now pitching.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBI, so this is a golden opportunity.
Brian Mitchell will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only one man out. Jose Abreu is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Ripped on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. One run scores. And not in time as the second run scores.
Now batting.
Todd Frazier stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And there's ball one. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Runners are at second and third with one down. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Justin Morneau stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a really dangerous hitter up there.
And this pitch misses to Morneau as he works out a walk. Brett Laurie stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The run scores from second. It's 6-1. Avisail Garcia gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate and walk it.
Not exactly.
Chasen Shreve will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded time.
Yeah, definitely take